Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about Venom. So Venom is a layer 1 smart contract protocol, and it is trying to attack more emerging markets and potentially be the foundation for Web 3, right? And so you see here, it's very secure by design and it's scalable by nature, and it also offers 100,000 transactions per second. So as you see, it's trying to compete in terms of the speed of transactions with the Solanas of the world, with the Binance Smart Chains of the world, and so on and so forth at the base layer, right guys? And so why is this protocol important? Well, because there could be a potential for an airdrop, which I'll showcase to you guys a little bit later during the duration of this video, so please stick around. And right now I'm going to sort of navigate through this entire website and show you guys why this protocol is good and what separates it from the other smart contract layer 1 protocols. As you see when you scroll down, they do have a wallet that you can basically operate on the Testnet, and it is available on Google Play, the App Store. You can download an APK, and it's also you can install it in the Chrome web browser too as well. So that's something to keep in mind. When you scroll down here, you see it says that blockchain without boundaries. Our mission is to build a blockchain that will function as main infrastructure for a global ecosystem of Web3 applications, right? Possessing ultra-fast transaction speeds and infinite scalability to meet the demands of an ever-expanding user base, right guys? So when you scroll down here, you can see you can build here, you can use it, you know, if you're a consumer, right? It says explore the Web3 without constraints with our fast, user-friendly, low-cost blockchain hosting a variety of exclusive decentralized applications, right? So, and it's also good for if you're a builder, because I didn't mention that this blockchain does have sharding, so it does give you a more scalable optionality as a developer, where you're able to launch your own chain and use their network to facilitate the settlement layer, right? And so when you go into their ecosystem, right, when you take a look into their ecosystem, you see they have a Venom wallet out, it's a non-custodial wallet and multi-sig accounts option, and it has ledger support, guys. Very important for those who are trying to hold things in cold storage. And you can see here they have the Venom scan, as well as they got the Venom pools, right? So use your Venom on validator nodes using Venom pools, right? And then they also have a Venom bridge, right? So explore the world of interchain transactions, right? So they want to be able to bridge to other Ethereum virtual machines as well, such as AVAX. You're looking at Binance Smart Chain and Polygon Layer 2 for Ethereum, and so on and so forth, right? Moonbeam. And you also see here they have the Web3 world, which is an intuitively swap assets, right? You can intuitively swap assets, provide liquidity, and farm available assets, right? And this is important, guys, because when these DEXs start launching on this protocol, the incentives for the liquidity to be a liquidity provider will be quite big in the beginning, right? So you always want to be first whenever these DEXs launch. It's something to keep in mind. And again, guys, it's very, very important. Again, like I said, we'll get into it, to participate in the testnet for potential airdrop. As you know, the Arbitrum airdrop, a lot of people have earned thousands of dollars from that airdrop. And you know, there's a multitude of different airdrops where people were earning thousands of dollars from. So this is something that you should keep in mind when you're interacting with the testnet. Just try to do as much as possible within the testnet. And as you see here too as well, they also have an NFT marketplace that they're dropping, Oasis .gallery, right? And so this is also important, right? You want to grab the NFTs as soon as they come out, right? And potentially maybe you get airdropped an NFT if you participate in the testnet, right? And so you see what are the opportunities, an ecosystem full of potential for innovative solutions, right? So you can launch your own project too as well. If you're a developer and you're looking to launch your project here, they do have incentives too as well, and they do have liquidity bootstrapping incentives that I believe we'll cover it later on in the duration of scanning the website and so on and so forth, right? So when you're looking at the blockchain for developers, right? So it says Venom blockchain has plenty of unique features that differentiate it from other blockchains, right? So when you hit the read the docs, and you can see, you can get to know the knowledge bases and everything within the protocol, right? So This is very, very important for you to be able to understand the entire landscape of the protocol and what separates it and differentiates it in terms of its consensus model and how it's moving to be able to verify so many transactions, right? It says it has a threaded virtual machine, which we can click on here and we can read a little bit about to learn. And it says here, the Venom blockchain provides a way of smart contracts to be executed on threaded virtual machine, right? A Turing complete machine on the basis of its ability to execute a machine level instructions, right? So it's just something a little bit different than the Ethereum virtual machine, right? Note, threaded virtual machine is used to execute smart contract code in the master chain and base chain, right? Other work chains on the Venom blockchain may use other virtual machines instead of the TVM, right? So by design, TVM has an asynchronous model of communication between accounts. Each account can only affect the state of another account only by sending a message, right? It enables concurrent processing of multiple smart contracts moving seamlessly all together, guys. This is super important because it basically takes down the weight of being having to basically operate in full throttle as one sort of subnet in this case, right? And you're able to communicate. Only when you're able to communicate is when the chain is actually being stressed, right? So when you're looking at it, it says it enables concurrent processing of multiple smart contracts, which can result in significant performance improvements compared to traditional virtual machines, right? So that's the difference, right? And you can go and check the rest of this out. I'm not going to read all of this, guys, but it's for those who understand the technical analysis of consensus and the different dynamics and nuances behind it. This is very, very important for the use case and to basically make a comparative analysis why this chain is different, comparable to a Cosmos or a AVAX and so on and so forth, right? And so moving on back to the website, we've already covered this a little bit too as well. You also have account extraction too as well. Blockchain account extraction is typically achieved through smart contracts, which are self-executing contracts with the terms of the agreement written directly into code. Smart contracts define the account's behavior and specify the rules for interacting with it, such as how to check the balance or transfer assets, right? The Venom blockchain provides developer greater flexibility and modularity in their dApp designs by extracting the functionality of an account into a smart contract. Very important, guys. And we can move along here. We don't want to get too much into the technicals, guys. But for those who understand it, they do have all the information here for you guys, and their TVM, guys. So again, it's the threaded virtual machine, right, guys? So it's a completely different model to the EVM models, right, that you have on AVAX, you have on Binance Smart Chain, you have on, Moonbeam, you have on so on and so forth, the other EVM compatible chains, right? So when you're looking at the use cases, Venom is a versatile and innovative blockchain that offers a range of use cases across various industries, right? So you have the DAO, right, guys? So that's a decentralized autonomous organization, right? And with this, you're basically able to reconstruct the design into a shared economy model where people have voting rights, right? People who support the network hold the tokens, or verifying transactions on each block. And you have this shared economy type of model where, people are managing community projects, creating decentralized investment vehicles, right? And so on and so forth. So this is pretty cool, guys. And then you have the SocialFi, which is kind of exciting too as well, because people are searching and looking for a Web3 social media, right? Where it's decentralized and sort of have this shared economy model. It's different from like a YouTube, where YouTube can deplatform your, demonetize your video whenever they want without explanation, and there's more transparency here, and the rewards mechanism would more than likely be better and favorable to the community than leveraging something like a Web 2 model, like a YouTube or like a Twitter or something like that, right? So this is also very, very important, guys. So when we're moving along to DeFi, you can see they have basically, decentralized finance ecosystem, right? With lending, borrowing, trading, all these different types of things, perpetual swaps, things of that nature. So they're building out an entire ecosystem, guys. So you're looking at the CBDC, right? This is something that it's a little bit controversial, right, guys? So I'll let you guys have your own opinion on that, but let's just move on and go to the DIDs, right? So they are coming out with decentralized identities, right? And decentralized identity solutions, right? So it's a way to identify the individual on chain, right? And get the credentials of the individual and the personal information using the blockchain, right? And that's the basic element of the DID, right? So when you're moving on to TradeFi, they're also going to have access to financing and international trade, which can involve a range of activities like buying goods, transporting them across borders, and paying for things, right? So this can be a complex process that requires coordination between multiple parties, including importers, exporters, banks, and shipping companies, right? Some use cases for trade finance, including enable international trade to happen more smoothly and efficiently, reducing risk for parties involved, and so on and so forth, right? So I'm guessing they're going to be leveraging that with the CBDC, right, to be able to orchestrate this type of implementation, right? And then you also they're also going to have a GameFi version of their ecosystem too as well, where you're going to be able to play crypto games leveraging the blockchain to have these tokenization models where people can also leverage NFTs and basically trade NFTs in the marketplace using these gamified type of models and so on and so forth, right? So this is also quite fascinating. And when you're looking and moving forward, right, so you see that they do have grants, right, guys? So you see that you can explore grants, right? It says if you have an idea, your project has a bright idea and a seasoned team to bring to life a novel solution, right? And if you have an MVP, so minimum viable product, right? You've designed a minimum viable product and are ready to get your first users, and launched your product is well designed and already has live users, right? So this is for different levels of people that are looking to develop on chain and just need a little bit of initial funding, right? Some venture capital to get liquidity bootstrapped to be able to facilitate the ideal or the project that they have in mind, right? So here they even walk you through the entire process of how you would do it. And you see here, you get a pre-screening. We review whether the submitted application fits the basic criteria. And then you see the pitch, tell us about your idea, and then the approval. We will notify you about our decision, right? And so you can apply for grants right here for anyone that's interested in that. That's also really good because it helps to exponentially scale the building on the chain, right? And that's what they're trying to do, right? And you can also join the communities. You see they have a Discord, Twitter, they have forum, and they have a Medium too as well, which is really, really nice. And then they also have the frequently asked questions too as well. When you scroll down again, you see the people who are backing this, right? And you see Entrepreneur, The Block, Cointelegraph. These are really well-known companies, routers too as well. And then you have also Bitcoin.com and Investing.com. So yeah, it's pretty legit. They also have a newsletter too as well that you can subscribe to keep up to date on the latest crypto news, courses, and etc. Right? So guys, overall, this is a really well designed website and project. They even have the white paper that you can look into too as well to get more into the technical analysis on the threaded virtual machine model, right? The TVM and so on, right? They have docs, they have the GitHub here too as well. And yeah, so moving on, we can go to the portion where you can connect your wallet here, right? And then help to participate in the testnet, and then if you go here to the Twitter, you can see here that they have 309,000 followers, right, guys? This is quite crazy, right? So it says the testnet is live. This happened on April 25th, so this is very, very recent, right? And you can get ready for a few months of acquiring users, onboarding projects, and attracting developers. Start collecting your early members NFT, right? You just go to the website. They have a little bit of a video here, guys. You can scroll on their Twitter and see all the stuff they're up to. They even have a hackathon that you could participate in to honor the commitment of onboarding developers. Venom has allocated a prize pool of $225,000, right, to make sure that their chain is secure, right? And this is going on from the 8th of May all the way to the 10th of June, right? So moving on, when you're looking at their wallet, right? As I said, it's available on Google Play, Apple Store. It's also the Chrome extension too as well. It says safe, reliable, and 100% yours. And yeah, so when you scroll down here, you can see you can send tokens and receive tokens in NFTs, log in with dApps, create default multi-sig accounts, and supported Ledger integration, right? So these guys are ahead of their game. They already have the Ledger integration, right? So when you're moving forward, you can see here, this basically tells you everything that you need to know in this guide right here, right? It's the docs.venom.foundation, right? And if you go here, you can see everything you need to know about how to create a wallet, all right? A wallet account. You just scroll down, it literally walks you through step by step, literally holds your hand on exactly what to do, the seed phrase, how to secure your seed phrase. Everything you need to know is here, right? So we won't go all the way through these steps, right, guys? This is something that you guys should know. There's multiple guides online, but they already have one too here as well that you can follow step by step, how to download their wallet, exactly what to do, the specifications of that too as well. And then you see here how to sign into your wallet account using the seed phrase. So it tells you again all the different steps that you need to know. And when you're scrolling down, and you're looking at the main screen of the wallet extension, so it's breaking that down for you too as well. You have the multi-signature, how to creating a multi-signature account, and setting up custodians too as well for the multi-sig account. So here you go again, guys. If you want to create a multi-sig account, that's already available for you too as well. So this project is way ahead of the curve in everything they have already integrated, right? And then if you look at multi-signature account, I don't even think MetaMask has that, right? So that's another thing to keep in mind too. But anyways, moving forward, you see the creating tracking account, right? So you can have a tracking account too as well. It's telling you exactly how to make that, sending tokens with the multi-sig account, so on and so forth. You also have the Ledger implementation too as well. Here's another step-by-step guide, guys. So it's literally hand holding it for you guys, step by step, how to do it. And yeah, so you have all the pertinent information that you need to talk about the consensus, the threaded virtual machine, the gas fees, and so on and so forth. So everything is all here in these docs, guys. So really no excuses to be confused. And when you're moving forward into the testnet, right? So it says here, visit the website, the testnet, and you see all the different users they have, and then it's just breaking down to you, basically scrolling you down, telling you exactly what you need to do, how to set up the wallet in this Medium article, right? And we'll leave a link down in the description for this article too as well. And it's basically showcasing you everything you need to know. Authorize Venom Foundation, access your account, and then this is basically to link your Twitter, right? So this is when connecting Twitter for the first time, you will receive a pop-up asking for your authorization. You will need to authorize Venom to access your account in order to continue, right? So once you've authorized that, you get your 50 Venom tokens, right? And it says here you can claim your tokens, and it'll show this screen right here, as you can see, the tokens that you have available. And then you start completing the task, right? So it's telling you exactly what task you need to complete. You need to be interacting with the dApps and NFTs. It says once you have completed the first 3 tasks of connecting your Venom wallet, log in with your Twitter account and follow Venom Foundation on Twitter. You will be presented with our Testnet ecosystem explorer. It is here where you will complete tasks in order to test out our dApps, right? Please note that if the Testnet ecosystem page does not appear, please refresh your page, right? So here you have the Testnet ecosystem page, very self-explanatory. You have the NFTs here. You see your NFT achievements, and then if you scroll down on the task page under explore the Venom ecosystem, you'll see a list of dApps that you are able to interact with. To begin your first interaction with the testnet, click on the completed task button under Venom, right? So it says right here, this is where you need to click. And once you click this complete task right here, on this page, you will find tasks that you will need to complete in order to mint Venom Foundation Testnet NFT, right? And guys, again, we don't know what this could be, right? So as I told you, the Arbitron, if you see Arbitrum, they're already now a top 50 coin, right, from the airdrop, and a lot of people made a lot of money off of that. There have been a multitude of different airdrops that have came out and people have made thousands of dollars from. So guys, please pay attention to this. Follow this step-by-step guide. Do the work. It's not that hard, right? So when you're moving along here, it says follow Venom Network on Twitter, right? So that's very, very simple. You know, you click the follow button. It's telling you exactly what to do here at the bottom right there. This says a new window will open to Twitter where you will receive a pop-up asking if you want to follow. Click the follow to confirm. And yeah, so if you just keep scrolling down, it's all the different steps that you need, guys. So I'll scroll down. It's literally step-by-step guide, exactly what you need for the airdrop. I don't want to get all the way into all the different things that you need to do here, but it's very self-explanatory. And if you need or have any questions and you need answers, you can contact them on their Discord or their other community groups, right? So basically it's a very long drawn out guide, but again, I will leave a link down below in the description, right? So for you guys to be able to see and access this airdrop guide or potential airdrop guide. Like I said, we don't necessarily know if they will have an airdrop or not, but it's important to sort of proceed as if they will potentially have an airdrop, right? So guys, again, I'll provide all the pertinent links that you guys need to be able to access this information, right, and be able to participate in all these things, right? So guys, real quick to sum it all up. So again, Venom is a scalable layer 1 solution that is challenging the Ethereum virtual machine with their threaded virtual machine, right? So again, it's a very different model, and there's a potential opportunity for you guys to get an airdrop, right? And again, they offer 100,000 transactions per second. They're doing liquidity bootstrapping grants, right, for people who have ideas or want to build on the chain. There seems to be a lot going on. They have over 300,000 Twitter followers. So guys, I think this is a really good opportunity for you guys. So stay up to date on this project and on this channel, because we will be updating you guys on the developments here. And check the links down below. And if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe, and peace.